Hello and welcome back to EA Basketball, the basketball game show. Monday, December 23rd, 2024. Celebrating a very YB Christmas today. I am your host and producer, Michael Padilla. Along with me today, I have a Jolly Bob.
Ho, ho, ho!
That was so
As well, damn it.
that was so mean.
Damn it. As well as a Jolly Justin.
Oh, man!
Fucked it up.
Hi, friends. Hi.
As well as a hardworking father of 3 and
Elf.
An elf for today.
Elf culture.
Trey Dishner.
Tis the season, guys.
Tis the season
Thanks,
indubitably.
Glad to
Thank
be
you
back.
so much for being here today, everybody. Glad to be back. Mystic Mark is here. Connor Wade is here.
What's up, gang?
Thank you so
Mark?
much for being here
What's up,
today, everybody.
Wade?
Yeah, I know we can.
Wade.
John Anthony and Cactus will be with us shortly. Thank you so much for being here today, everybody. Thank you so much. Yay, so exciting. What a very special YB Christmas special we have planned for you today. Yay, yay, yay.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's our new show. Yay, yay, yay.
Yeah.
Just celebrating celebrations.
Ha ha basketball.
Yeah.
Woo hoops.
Haha NBA.
Ha, NBA.
Thank you so much for being here today, everyone. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you're listening, and follow us at Yay_basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Add me on the ground.
Last time, we played everybody's favorite game. What did he say? YB Time Warp traded some TikTok dances in the Curiosity Corner, and we stole a ton of points from Trey just by asking him some questions. It was a fun one, so be sure to check that one out if you have not already. Also, go to eabasketball.com for exclusive YB merch. We've got t-shirts, mugs, hats, stickers, hoodies with a bunch of great designs. So go get yourself some of that sweet YB merch. It won't get there before Christmas.
Sorry.
It won't. It's
Oh.
too
Sorry
late.
about it.
It's too late. But you can get some for, it's the thought that counts, isn't it? You print a receipt.
Yeah, we got New Year's
New
coming
year,
up.
new you.
Start the year off right.
Year, new
You
we're close.
We'll figure it out.
John Anthony is here, of course.
Hey, he is.
Thank you so much for being here, J.A. Adonde. Now, this is the basketball game show after all. So before we dive into our first segment of the day,
Not heard about Jay.
That's a pull.
he's doing okay, right?
Bar.
What is he on CBS Sports these days?
Is
This
he?
is
I
a
don't
Christmas
know.
special.
He's a
seen
real
him.
one, I'll
I
tell
haven't
you
seen him
that.
since
For
that
real.
He's a good
whatever
Yeah, he
show.
is a good
The
journal.
points in
He's
the,
doing what?
the points in the show. the
PTI.
points in the show.
No, not PTI.
No, not PC. Yeah, that's
what's the?
Pardon my take.
Pardon my
He was
take.
at ESPN.
No,
Is that-
No, that's
no.
the same thing.
PTI. Pardon my.
What is the game?
Pardon
Pardon
the
the
interruption.
interruption.
Around
Pardon
the
the
horn.
interruption.
That was Around the Horn. is
Around the
show.
horn is
Around
the
the
game
horn
we're
is
thinking
the
of.
show.
Anyways, Justin, can we get an update on the scoreboard and a recap of our picks from last week, please?
Well, of course you can.
Oh, boo.
Of
Come on, it's
course,
Christmas.
of
Give it.
course.
Come on.
You can indeed.
Yeah.
So, we had a very special bet last week because you, Michael,
I
had
did.
to take
Now,
the
Connor-
opposite of somebody else's bet.
Connor and I.
Killing it right now because you bet against Bob and it worked out.
Oh, John
you
Anthony.
Oh God.
on the come up.
Hang on, real quick pause. John Anthony says he won't be able to join us for this episode because he's going on a 4-hour drive. But Merry Christmas. Wanted to check in and say hello. Merry Christmas to you, John Anthony.
Thanks,
Merry
John
Christmas.
Anthony.
Also,
John Anthony,
just
Merry
play
Christmas.
the episode
Merry Christmas.
and put it on your phone and attach your phone to the thing. And
I think he's
whatever.
driving, is what he's saying.
You just put
Don't
it on
watch
there.
it. Listen.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Anyways, go ahead.
Safe travels either way.
We love you,
Keontae
John.
George over 14.5. Hey, guess what? He had
Keontae.
9.
Yeah, he sucked.
George's Keontae. Jokic over 50.5 points, rebound, assists for this guy right here. He didn't have it. He had 20, 30, 47. 47. So close.
Sheesh.
So I'm down 500 points. Trey,
Big one.
after his big loss of points,
Playing conservative.
playing conservative, not really.
Time for me to get poked.
Sorry.
I'm playing conservative this year.
My finger
Correct.
That is good. He banked 1,000 big ones on DeMontis Sabonis over 20.5. He had 28. Big game from DeMontis. Damn, son. Where did you find it?
So those are where the points
Fortune
stand currently. How the mighty have fallen. Last week, Justin was up there.
We still got today, and we got next week.
It's so funny that like you chose the one quote unquote bad game of Jokic's last like 15 games, and it was a 47 total.
A 20-point
Yeah,
triple
20, 20, 14, and 13, and he didn't hit the 50.5. So yeah, that is where it stands currently. We've got a whole lot of fun today in this very special YB Christmas special, as I said. And of course, what better way to start today than a game that we play all the time, but you know, to wrap up this holiday season.
Wrap up.
It wasn't an accident. Let's do a little over under. That's right. It's over under time. This one's pretty straightforward. I will list a stat from around the league. You will then work as a team to determine whether the actual stat is over or under the given prompt. We've played this probably 50 times. If you get it right, you get 100. If you get it wrong, I get the points for that round. Sound good, team?
Yeah. For this once.
Is that okay with you?
I guess. Yeah. Oh.
Prospero.
So we'll get copyrighted
Yeah,
because
but-
you sound too
Oh,
like
yeah,
you
sorry.
too much like the song.
Can't be doing that.
Yeah. Okay. Here's your stat.
Oh.
Oh, curveball.
The New York Knicks all-time Christmas Day losses. Over under 24.5.
Ugh.
I think I typically start the music after that,
I'm happy you did.
but now
First-
it is now.
We're glad that it's here now.
Guys, my guts. It's either going to be 24 or 25.
What about your guts?
Wow.
Merry Christmas indeed.
Yikes. How about we go with, and here's why. We go with the over. Let's be optimistic.
Okay.
It's that time of the year. There's a lot of negativity out there.
There is.
Okay?
It's losses.
I know.
Okay.
We're going with
it's
the
a,
over.
and it's a bright day in in the world when New York loses.
And they have historically not been great.
So let's go over
And they're going to
24.
keep playing because they're New York.
Do
So they're
they-
going to play on Christmas all the time.
They play on Christmas a lot? That was my
Go.
next
It's one of the
Go,
biggest.
go,
Yeah, it's
go.
the second largest.
Yeah, they always watch
Yeah,
it.
like
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
Big Christmas crowd.
I wake up and I watch the Knicks play basketball. It's awesome.
Honestly, I've only watched the Knicks on Christmas.
Pretty much it's like the Knicks and then the Lakers.
Yeah, yeah, of course, Lakers. Anyway,
Makes sense.
so I
Tis
think
the season.
I think we're
Let's
going
go
with
over.
Yeah, we're optimistic
Yeah.
about them being losers. Give us the over.
Over.
Over. Final answer. Yeah.
Let's go.
So I guess
You guys are listening to me today.
So if I'm being honest, I made this when I was
Shut up.
kind of half asleep. Just not half asleep like I'm not taking it seriously. I was just kind of, fresh off the morning, cup of coffee, kind of scrapping the over-under. First segment of the day. You know.
One of these.
Yeah, one of these. And I just, for whatever reason, I was kind of mathing it together in my head. Also, it's different. One person trying to think for three. Sometimes when I do the over-unders, I don't know what you guys are going to think.
I think 20v1 is 1v20.
It's over. The actual number's 32. So it was way over, by the way. Yeah, so you guys are right.
Fucking
Yes,
bums.
100 points for you. NBA Christmas Day is here. Ho, ho, ho. And we have a very interesting slate of games. So I guess we'll play it like this. Of the teams playing on Christmas Day, not including the Celtics, which team has the best chance to win the title this season? And I will pull
look
up
up the games.
the roster. I'll list it for you folks listening. It is Spurs, Knicks, Timberwolves, Mavericks, Sixers, Celtics, Lakers, Warriors, Nuggets, Suns. So obviously we are excluding the Celtics, I think, because we would probably all be in agreement of those teams that Celtics would be the favorite to win the title of those teams. But after the Celtics, Bob, who do you think is the favorite to win the title of the remaining teams playing on Christmas Day? Who's got a gift under the tree?
I'm so glad you asked that question, Michael. Because my heart is telling me one thing, but my gut is telling me another. and I just have to go with my heart here. I think the New York Knicks have the best chance to win the title. Karl Anthony Towns is playing pretty much the best season he's ever played in his career, if not the best top 2. He looks like a legitimate. I know we're, I like to do my percentages 40% through the season, I would say, at least maybe 39%, if that. And he looks like legitimate, number 5 on the MVP candidate list. Like, he is playing outstandingly and the team is responding well. I get it. The Knicks lack depth. So when we get later on into the season and into the playoffs, it's really going to show its ugly teeth and it could really suck. But if they're humming, they're playing well. If Mikal Bridges looks like a Mikal Bridges over the last few years and doesn't look like he just fleeced his way onto the Knicks, like,
Well, he didn't do it.
so be it, of course, but we get it. He could play better, and it'd be really nice if he could, just saying, for the Knicks' sake. But at the end of the day, yeah, you know what? Give it to the Knicks. I want to see them win it all.
Justin, who's the best? Okay, now hang on.
They're my favorite anyway.
Now hang on a second.
They're my favorite anyway.
Now hang on. Really?
Yeah.
All right.
They have the best player.
Make your case.
They have
Go
the
ahead.
best player in the world who has shown that when it's time for playoffs, he can play so unstoppable that they just walk to the title.
Walk to the title.
Yes. The West is wide open. The
It is
West,
not wide open. Oh my god.
So, and here's what I mean when I say that. From 1 to 6, like the East, we all go, oh, the Celtics out East isn't wide open because we all think the Celtics are so demonstrably better than everybody else. So they have shut the door. That's what I mean when the West is wide open.
Okay, I
It's
get
okay.
your point.
We're
I
listening.
guess
I
that's
agree
what I'm
with
saying.
that. I get your point.
So
Okay.
I go, oh, the West is wide open. I think the Nuggets can beat anybody in the West.
You think they can beat the Mavericks?
Yes.
Explain to me how they can beat the Mavericks in a 7-game series.
In a 7-game series, they have Nikola Jokic. What do you want me to tell you? Like,
No, okay, okay, and I respect Jokic, but there's more than that.
yeah,
You need more than that
yeah.
in a series.
Yep.
This is not the
Russell
is not the
Westbrook's playing
2023
Jamal Murray, over the last multiple
three
games,
Nuggets.
last like 5 games, looks like he's back to potentially where his regular season numbers are.
He's been playing well.
He's been playing well. So if he's coming back around, and Michael Porter Jr. has not played bad this season, Aaron Gordon now has been hurt, but he's still playing like regular Aaron Gordon. He's not awful. He's not amazing. He's steady. Consistent was the word. I was going to say stagnant. That's not.
I don't think Michael Porter's going to be there too much longer.
Well,
I would
that's
agree
the
with
other
that.
thing. So if they're going to make a move,
And what move do they make?
With Chicago.
So, what's up with that Levine?
Levine?
do you want to?
That's who,
First
Laura
off, that would
keeps
be
seeing.
offensively terrifying. Zach LaVine catching open passes from Nikola Jokic and just
Yeah.
throwing up threes.
Would you rather
It'll
have
take a
Levine
year.
or Jimmy Butler? Levine?
Oh, of those two, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
But,
No.
I mean, no.
You'd rather have
sorry,
Levine.
Levine.
Oh.
I don't want Jimmy Butler anywhere around this team.
I was
ever.
going to say, I'm surprised you shit on Jimmy
No,
Butler all the time.
I hate him. But I will say this: the trade I want them to make is with Atlanta because I don't think the Zach LaVine trade actually solves all their problems. I think an Atlanta
You
trade.
want-
If you send MPJ with a package to Atlanta to get yourself DeAndre Hunter and Larry Nance Jr. and potentially Bogey, that winds up solving more of your problems than Zach LaVine does. Because what you really need is that backup big. So what you get Larry Nance with that situation, you obviously get DeAndre Hunter who can fill the MPJ role to a degree offensively, but more importantly,
First of all, can I just interject and say,
Mhm.
for our hot take artist, that is the most grounded, realistic trade you've ever proposed.
That's pretty good.
DeAndre Hunter being the centerpiece is stunning, and
Very humble.
that is something that could actually happen. I thought you were about to be like DeAndre Hunter and Trae Young. And, that is something
No.
that is like that it would make sense, and actually yes. But I think my counterpoint to that is that the only thing that the Hawks have going for them is their depth of wing players that they probably don't need to move off of. And I don't think MPJ moves the needle for them in terms of this playoff hunt. So that would just be
I
my
hear
counterpoint
you.
to that.
The
Did
only-
you hear that jingle? It was Trey.
oh,
Tis
Sorry,
the
go ahead.
season, guys.
Sorry, keep going.
no, my bigger thing
Please,
with
you're
that is
cooking.
I
You're
do
cooking. Keep
I
cooking.
do legitimately think that trade actually works out for Atlanta really well because you're probably going to send some picks their way as well. But for me, I look at the Nuggets and I go, okay, out west, what team do I have more faith in the playoffs than the Nuggets? None of them. Sorry, the Thunder haven't done anything. The Rockets really haven't done anything. The Grizzlies are known for not competing in the playoffs necessarily against more veteran teams. And outside of those three teams, no other team looks demonstrably really good. And again, I still think that the breadth of talent is wide open in the Western Conference. And I don't think, I'm sorry, I look at the Mavericks more of, I don't think the Mavericks would have beaten the Nuggets last year, so I don't think they would have beaten them this year either. Like I don't see that happening necessarily at all. I'm not saying they would sweep them, but I do think they win and at a maximum of 6 games.
What does that look like?
That looks like ocean waves.
Okay,
Nice.
so I hear you.
Hot take. Nuggets are good.
And I know you like the Nuggets, and I'm not shitting on the Nuggets. We know I'm not a huge fan of Jokic. We know I'm not a huge fan of the Nuggets in general, but I also just think that you're underrating how exceptional the Thunder have been so far. And I know that they haven't done anything. I know they're missing Chet, yes. But come playoff time, probably he'll be back. And even if not, still without him, they haven't had Hartenstein and Chet on the floor yet.
Yeah.
They just extended Caruso, which always helps. You get a guy money and he seems to settle in, I don't think they're making any moves, but if they feel a lick of any kind of weakness come the trade deadline, they can make more moves than anybody. They're not going for a star. They don't need to go for a star. You're right, they haven't done anything. They were young. The difference between them and the Grizzlies a few years back, when they took on the Warriors, right? I'm sorry to.
No,
I'm sorry
you're
to,
fine. That's where
but I
was
want
just
to make
thinking about
points,
the
right?
Grizzlies.
Is that what happened to the Grizzlies was the jaw thing, right? What happened to the Grizzlies was injuries thing, right? What happened to the Grizzlies was all these just like weird things. And now we're talking about two and a half years later. That's not the Thunder's timeline. We're talking about the next year, right? So typically it goes, you knock on the door, you knock on the door, you knock on the door, then you're there. The Mavericks didn't do that, right? The Mavericks went straight to the final. The Mavericks went from what were they?
They won
at?
the conference finals like 2 years ago.
Sure, 2 years ago, and then they go to the finals. They get blown out by the Celtics, excuse me. And I just think that the Thunder's timeline is on pace. They have an MVP candidate. Of course, he probably won't win it, but again, it's still early. We don't know. SGA's playing exceptional. They looked at their only weakness was perimeter defense because of Luka and rebounding, and they shored that. What?
They never had a weakness at perimeter defender.
It was against Luka. That's why they traded. That's why they traded Giddey. That's why they traded. They couldn't keep him on the floor. It was perimeter defender and 3-point shooting. So they got Caruso for Giddey.
But even his offense, Caruso's offense hasn't shown what it should be.
But it doesn't need to be because they he doesn't.
They didn't.
They just signed an extension too.
Right, but no, but that's my point is that right, and also that right now though it doesn't need to be right now.
No, they just need his defensive end.
It seems like an expensive Band-Aid.
For sure.
I think we could look back on this Caruso extension and say that was an expensive Band-Aid.
Yeah, but also this is the team that has more assets than anything.
They can make those type of moves.
The other thing
Like
is
taking
that
Gordon
this
Hayward last
team
year.
is like playing as good as anyone in the league. Like
Sure.
as good as anyone in the league. So to say that they're not like I just think that to say that they aren't the favorites out of the West right now over the Nuggets, who are where are they at currently?
Brother, you're talking about the most durable big man ever against a big man who can't stay on the floor. The uncooked spaghetti noodle is currently injured. Like,
Yeah, but
Jokic
I'm not
will just kill him as soon as he's back in the paint.
Absolutely. Of course. We're talking about a generational talent, a top 15 player of all time against
Jokic?
One question. What happened the last time the Thunder played a generational talent in a big game?
Smoked.
What were we talking about? Giannis? Giannis just now?
Ta-da!
Yeah, I mean,
Trey.
I hear
Yeah,
you,
no,
and that's
you're
why
right,
I posed
you're
it as a
right,
seven game series. That's
I
why I
hear you.
posed it as a 7-game series because
What
I
do you
think
think,
those
Trey?
things matter.
Who's my favorite
Sorry
out of
to
the
cut all
Christmas
that
days?
out.
No,
It's all
you're
good.
fine.
It's all good.
Yeah, who's your title favorite out of the Christmas days?
Out of the Christmas days, it's got to be the Boston Celtics. And
Well,
why-
outside of the
oh,
Celtics, because of course. they're the
Okay,
Celtics.
so outside of the Celtics, we're looking at I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to go with the New York Knicks as well. And why that is because Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns is playing out of his mind right now.
Straight up.
Gourd.
And I thought that they were the team last season that were gonna beat the Celtics. They were my kind of dark horse team that were gonna overtake them. They made the moves that they needed to make to bring in. Mikal Bridges hasn't really been that type of player I thought he was gonna be, but he's doing enough to help the team out. So I think this team will run deep in the East. They're my favorite. Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, I go Knicks as well. And the reason being is because it looks like right now. I mean, you know, it kind of my prediction right here would kind of be with. Are we going with Knicks as the 3 seed, Cavs as the 1 seed? Because that's where it lies for me. Because if it's backwards. Celtics.
The Celtics have to be
My
the 1
entire
seed.
concept was being that if the Knicks and because I think the Knicks can beat the Cavs in a 7-game series.
Okay.
And then it goes the Knicks, you know.
The Knicks will finish 4th to play. No, the Knicks would finish 3rd. Beat
Are you
the
trying
2 and then be the next round 1 versus.
I'm not trying to lay it all out. My whole
No,
thing
I'm
is of
asking you,
these.
are you trying to have them avoid Boston?
Yeah,
So like
that's the only way.
So that was going to be my
Well-
question to all of you who picked the Knicks. If you
They're
guys
gonna luck
all
out.
think that the Celtics are the favorite to win the title, and the Knicks play in that conference,
The Knicks have to lose to the point where they don't see the Celtics until later on.
so
At least-
if they have to play the Celtics at any point in time, you're all going to pick the Celtics. That's where I would go, oh, no Eastern Conference team was even in my thought process because I don't think any of them can beat the Celtics.
Okay, but then after that, I would still go Mavericks after Knicks.
I would
I'd
honestly.
go,
I
that was my. Next
I was right there
pick,
with the Suns.
Suns.
We're
Whoa.
discrediting the fact that Kevin Durant has gone 13-2 when he's played. You know, obviously Devin's out right now, but his play this year has shown more as a facilitator. His assists are looking 6.4, outstanding. Really good player. Bradley Beal hasn't looked worthless, but he's looked not great. So at least he's good enough. Their depth got better. They don't really have.
My only problem
Good
with
big
that was
men.
the
What-
depth. Is like they just if they go a 7-game series, it's gonna be I don't know. With Booker being
I already know.
I don't know.
I mean, I think we can probably agree that it is Mavericks, Knicks, Nuggets in a jumble, right?
Yeah.
Warriors,
Warriors could be out there. I don't know.
No.
Wolves,
Trade deadline.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Spurs.
What they do at the
Spurs.
trade deadline will
Hey,
Could
make
be
that
a
'cause
lot.
I will say
they're
this.
gonna get it big.
Oh,
They could.
don't even because I
Yeah.
can talk trades all day. Because the same thing that I have with the Hawks. If the Hawks and if the Lakers do what they should do and blow up their team, the Lakers could trade Anthony Davis out there to Atlanta, and they could trade LeBron to the Warriors, and then then the Warriors, and then the Hawks can be contenders. But no,
Next question.
the Spurs,
Okay.
if they get
What?
De'Aaron Fox,
Next round indeed. Nothing like a 20-minute round 1.
10 minutes on the Thunder, though. They're not even playing Christmas Day.
Yeah, but they're so fucking good.
Next
dude.
question.
they lost to the Nuggets and the
And the Nuggets had to go to
And the-
overtime against the Pelicans without Zion, with Jokic on the floor.
Yeah,
and
they-
Jamal
they-
Murray
they played down-
playing back to his fucking
they
level.
played down to their
In New
opponents, for
Orleans.
sure.
LeBron James total career points on Christmas Day. Over under 480.5.
I
Okay,
love it.
guys.
I do really
well, LeBron James just celebrated his billionth minute in the NBA. So, billionth second, whatever it is. So, yeah, absolutely. It's
He
over.
apparently hates threes too.
Yeah. Did you see the
There was
most?
a clip. He was like, "Too many fucking threes," and they're like, "Okay, LeBron, jeez, Louise."
Jeez, you know,
Talking about the league in general, but I would say over because he's played in. I would have to think every Christmas day
480.
since he started.
480.5 is
He's
the
played
over-under.
20 years. Do
20
we think
years.
he's played
This
at
is 20 seconds.
What's 20 times 30? What's 20 times?
Don't
30?
ask
not
math
even that?
questions.
No, divide.
I don't know.
Divide 20, right? Hear me out. By 17.
Hold on 1 second.
20 games, 17. He's played at least 17 of them.
17 goes into their one.
At least.
And he probably scores at least. He scored
Scores
at
at least
20 points.
25?
Yeah, 20. I'd
Yeah,
say
I'm
20.
going over.
Minus
Going over.
Oh, Connor.
To go to 1.
I
50.
I totally messed up all those.
It's under.
And then how many
It's
times does
over.
17
Over.
go?
Over. We're optimistic.
That's okay, Connor. Connor says chat is a little light today because of the holidays. And you know what? Get it cooking then.
Yeah, Connor.
Come on, Connor.
Yeah, he would have to be averaging
Text
at
me.
least 18 points a game
text him.
around there.
Each game.
Each game, about
He
18.
has. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
what
over.
are we
And some
doing?
It's
change.
over.
So I think we
Over.
go over.
Yeah, it's
Over.
Over. Final
Over.
answer on this holiday.
Over.
YB. You fucking wish. So
Damn it, Justin. Come
the
on.
Christmas Day games
Wait, what's
didn't
total?
start being played. I'll tell you.
Oh.
Christmas Day games didn't start getting played regularly. 5 games didn't get played. Like this current slate didn't start getting played until 2008. It used to just be 2 games, 2 primetime games, like a doubleheader on Christmas Day until 2008. So LeBron didn't play until Christmas on 2007. So
He's played everyone
476. So under is the number. Sorry.
Under.
He's played everyone since then.
Yes, he's played on
Yeah.
every day. Yeah, so of course, yes. Since he's been the marquee guy. Again, not much of a category, and that's kind of why I thought that this might be the thing. I kind of thought we might get a little into the first question. So, Trey, what Christmas Day game are you most looking forward to this year? Just to watch, because I know, and we don't need to get into the whole overall ratings thing or anything like that, because I know that 3 of the 4 of us, our eyes will be turned to at least a different screen, a different sport potentially. If my outfit can't tell you that. But of these games, what game are you most looking forward to? And then, do you have any favorite NBA Christmas Day memories?
The game that I'm looking forward to is the Timberwolves and the Mavericks, just because that they had a great series in the playoffs. I feel like they are going to really try to prove themselves, try to one up each other. So I think that's going to be the game of the Christmas Day game of the day. So I very big on that game. I'm also looking forward to the Warriors Lakers game, but my favorite Christmas Day memory, put me on the spot there. Christmas Day memory. Well, I mean, there's a lot of them with Kobe. I can't.
Oh,
pick out
man.
yeah, there's
Kobe Wade
Yeah,
remember that
Kobe
one?
Wade was a good one.
broke his nose.
Yeah, that was a good one when he
Or
had
wait,
to wear
was
the mask.
that before? No, that was Christmas. Yeah.
And then he wore the mask for a little bit. But yeah,
Mhm.
there's a lot of Kobe moments. R.I.P. Kobe. But yeah, there's.
If you've got a
Christmas
favorite
basketball.
NBA Christmas Day, put it in chat, Mark.
Yeah.
Connor, Cactus, anybody else?
Anybody?
Justin?
I am surprisingly most looking forward to the Spurs Knicks game
And tell
Um,
me why.
Okay.
because of Victor, but also
Yes!
the real reason why. My family Christmas starts after that, and they won't watch any basketball. So it's gonna be the one I'm gonna definitely be able to watch.
yeah.
Until the very late game, which obviously the Nuggets and the Suns.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, the Victor and the Cat of it all is gonna be very interesting. Hopefully. And like I said, listen, the Spurs, I have a weird feeling in my bones that they are gonna make that trade for De'Aaron Fox, and they
Yeah.
are gonna go on a nasty play.
Who is?
Spurs.
Are going to trade for De'Aaron Fox?
I've been seeing
I-
it too.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
don't
seeing.
know.
I don't know if they will, but I've been seeing it. It's an interesting.
The Kings are at a point where they kind of got to make a decision because
Hang on.
they're
Hang on a second. You realize that he's their franchise guy,
no,
right?
De'Aaron just denied he didn't sign a contract. He didn't want to sign a contract extension.
Well, yeah,
with
but
them.
that's just like a bet on yourself
Rick-
kind of
Well,
thing,
and
right?
Rich Paul's
he's been
been
very open about. He's been making moves to be very open about I'm not for sure about being.
How the fuck have I missed this?
Yeah, this has
That's
just been this
voluntary.
last couple
Playing
weeks.
Belatro.
Yeah.
that's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's been
That's
the big
exactly what it
news.
is. But
Damn,
and
wow.
I tell you right now, De'Aaron Fox
Plus Wemby.
plus
That'd be-
Wemby
that'd be
Plus
dirty.
Chris.
No.
plus Harrison
And even that, I
Barnes
Well,
think
no,
they'd
but
get
plus
rid of
Jeremy
him, yeah.
Sohan.
He's
Well,
like-
no, I think that keeping Chris Paul in that equation is important because you want to.
No, I agree.
it would be good.
Chris Paul is the most important basketball mind on the floor right now because
Oh,
he's educating anybody that isn't LeBron James. Like anybody that isn't LeBron, he's teaching something to.
That's true.
You want to fucking do this right now?
Yeah,
He's a
I think,
creator of
I
the
think
game.
Jokic is a better basketball man
No,
Then who?
then I think Jokic is a better basketball mind than Chris Paul.
No, he
Okay,
doesn't.
well, that's
he
just-
doesn't.
that's- and
He's not.
hey,
he's not.
Full
but I hear
respect,
you, but I
full
hear
respect to
you.
Jokic.
Yeah, I get
I'm
you.
a big Jokic
I-
guy.
I
but
Full
he's
respect to
not.
Jokic? No.
I've just not been
Bob?
a Chris Paul guy. That's all.
The answer is the only answer that I
Yes,
will
of
hear.
course.
And it's LeBron versus Steph.
Of course, yeah.
It,
I hear
it is
you.
Warriors
Of course.
versus Lakers. And
'Cause
let's
how-
just
yeah,
go back to
'cause how many more?
2018
17.
Christmas,
17.
where Durant dropped 32, Steph 23.
The first one.
LeBron had an outstanding,
Mhm.
17
The first KD
calendar
Christmas,
year.
yeah.
Correct. First KD Christmas. That 18 finals was insane. They were fucking flushing dunks on each other, man.
Yep.
It was one of the most
Richard
absurd
Jefferson
games ever.
on Clay, KD over Kevin Love.
Insane motherfucking game, dude.
LeBron-
That's one of the best games ever played, dude.
What are you
love
counting?
it.
Y'all just listed 5 motherfuckers that aren't playing this Christmas,
No,
and
he's-
you're like, yes, that game was so great.
He's talking
This
about
game's gonna be
memories,
great because
favorite-
that game was great.
He's talking about favorite memories.
Oh.
Dumbass. Fuck. Be a hater.
apologize.
Can you mute him for like a minute?
Fuck. Yeah. Get muted, dumbass. Jesus
right, next.
Christ. I also agree. Yeah. No. No. I do think that is the biggest game to look forward to. Not only is it prime time. I won't care about the second football game, and I don't care what time it's over. And I mean, I care about it. I hope the Texans win, and I will obviously be watching LeBron and Steph. And you really also have to ask yourself, from a serious perspective, how many games we're gonna get more of these? Like, how many more of these we're gonna get? Like,
Of this quality?
Taking that angle, that's for sure.
Of this
The-
quality, it
yeah,
might
yeah,
be
yeah,
one of
yeah.
them.
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, there was some primetime game that we got last year that was like, you know, just a. What is this man doing? Oh, there was some game that was it was like an overtime game, and it was like LeBron had some 30-point triple double, Steph did something 40-point something.
This
It
was like
just,
a December. It was like an early December game. It was absolutely non-consequential in any way, shape, or form, and it was still one of the highest rated like watched games over the last 5 years.
Yeah, it's obviously that. I mean, first of all, of course, we know about my LeBron fandom, but we also know that they're the two most watched guys. And, you know, I'm not going to get into the ratings thing, but there's a reason for it. And I hope that it is those guys going after it.
Yeah.
And I hope it is a good game. And there's a reason it's the primetime slot. And there's a reason that it is those two guys playing. And so of course, I'm looking forward to that. I do think that is, I'm not going to say the only answer. I want to see what Victor does in Madison Square Garden.
Hell yeah.
I do think we're going to be talking about Victor a little bit later on, but I also think that
Quintupled up.
Cool.
we have a standing $5 bet of a quadruple double for this season. So you better hope not, fucker. I mean,
Quintuple double is not a quadruple double.
that would
Different
still
bet?
cash in a quadruple double, dummy.
Oh,
Sorry, so
You'd
if
have
he
to get
hit,
you'd have to get a quadruple double to get the.
sorry,
Thank
so
you.
so just to be clear, if he hits a fifth category, I then that bet is null and void.
yeah, you gotta wait till he gets
Get the
only 4.
fuck out of here.
Also,
All
thank you for
right.
reminding me. I've been racking my brain as to what that bet was.
boy.
I've been like, I made a bet with him. I don't remember what it was.
$5
First-
bet he hit the
First
quad.
long
over
division on Yay
$5.
basketball, by the way. We had to do long division today on Yay basketball.
For what?
Just
For the
hey, let
math.
us do our math.
Hey,
Oh, hell yeah. All right, let's get to
For how many
a
points he
very
scored.
special today, at least I think, episode of everybody's, it's a thing that we do. People love it.
come.
They come for it.
Oh. Whoop.
They come to watch it. Bob's Buckets.
It's time for Bob's Buckets.
Yeah.
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 That's right. It's me. Hi,
Mr.
welcome.
Bucket.
Hello.
Welcome to my fireside corner of this happy and holly edition of Bob's Buckets. Guys, what better way to celebrate the holiday season than being with your brothers? I love you guys. You love me. You tell me that all the time. Let's talk about brothers in the NBA. More specifically, our favorite brothers, the Holiday Brothers.
Oh!
Justin, Drew, Aaron, all of them. Who else do you like? What about Brooke and Robin? They're brothers as well. Marcus, Markeith, Steph, and Seth, Jaden and Jalen McDaniels.
Oh.
Guys, there's so many great examples of brothers in this NBA, small-time favorites. Outside of those, that's pretty much it. So,
You ready? Are you?
Oh,
Do you really want to hear it?
Into the future? The Thompson twins, I think.
oh, the Thompson twins. Nice.
Thompson twins.
Isaiah and Evan Mobley, maybe.
Oh.
The Mobley, LaMelo and Lonzo.
I was gonna say. Well,
There it is.
You got it.
I
So,
stole it
since
from
you
you.
stole it,
What about the
gonna-
Wagner brothers?
I'm gonna go to the Morris twins.
Okay.
Marcus Markeith. I love him.
Are you looking ahead to the James brothers?
What about Keegan and Chris Murray?
No.
Just saying.
Stop playing with them.
Keegan's pretty legit.
Keegan.
Caleb Martin.
Not of
and
recently.
the Ball Bros.
The Martin brothers.
Yeah, Caleb Martin and
Yeah.
Cody Martin.
Which brings me to my main topic of this discussion: nepotism in the NBA.
Oh,
and
no.
why it must stop. Okay, listen, Thanasis. Just because.
I'm dead.
No, but actually, nepotism is an actual problem in the NBA. We are seeing more father-son
Shut
duos as
up,
well as
dude.
brother duos. Listen, the NBA used to be accessible to all. Now it seems like it's only accessible to those who have the most money to pay for a shooting coach 6 days out of the week, which surprisingly are a lot of ex-NBA players. I'm just shedding a little light, just a little bit, on something that the NBA has always kind of looked past. And I know it came to kind of a tipping point with Bronny James being picked as the 55th pick, but it doesn't matter because no one's a 55th pick that actually makes it anyway. So
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Santa
Is
Claus.
that the random question of the day? Is that
No.
Is that the and one of the day? Beep, beep.
you get one from
Best father-son duo that's about to happen is the Boozer twins, or not twins, but they're brothers. I don't know if they're
Oh, yeah,
twins
no,
or
you're
brothers,
right.
but they will be the next. Big
They are
thing.
twins.
the Boozy Bros.
They're the next Thompson.
I will say, I know we're not going to talk about the ratings
Morris.
thing. I will say, the more you have rich kids in the NBA, the more we don't care to watch rich kids, and that's part of the reason. You know who we hate? You know who we hate? Devin Booker, and that's
Dude,
part of the
what?
reason because he seems like a rich kid douchebag. That's why.
His dad went to the.
Yeah, thank God for letting me cut that off. Jesus Christ. All right, it's time for the random
He's like,
question of
"It's
the day. If you get it right, you get 1,000 points. As you well know, this Christmas, and all Christmas, is December 25th. There have been roughly 4,500 players that have played at least one game in the NBA. Only 5 of those 4,500 players were born on Christmas Day. Of those 5, only one have played more than only one of those players played more than one season in the NBA. What player is that player?
Can you say that one?
Say,
Yow.
what player is the only legitimate NBA player in the history of the NBA that was born in Christmas? No, you won't know
Okay.
any of the other guys.
But I would know this guy.
I just had to narrow it down. You do know this guy.
He was born on
I just had to
Christmas.
narrow it down because I won't say who's the only guy that born on Christmas because there are more than that. So
Yes.
who's the only legitimate
Wow.
NBA player in the history of the NBA born on Christmas?
Do you see how much he has to clarify his answers to us because we've nitpicked it so intensely?
It'd
over
be
the last
crazy
few
if we
years?
know all the other ones,
Right.
but not the one he thinks.
No, but the
if
answer
you'd
is
even heard of these guys, I would shit my pants. This was 30 seconds, by the way.
Oh,
Delonte West is my answer.
Chris Kaman.
Trey, don't even.
Just throw a name out, Trey.
Derek Fisher.
play it out.
No. Sorry.
Nope.
Nobody is right.
on our test.
This player was born on December 25th, 1988. This player is Eric Gordon.
Wow.
Eric
You could have given me another
Gordon.
400 guesses, and I probably wouldn't have done
never
it.
would have known it. How would you have known it? Now I know that gets back to that comment we got that one day. How are they supposed to know the random question of the day? And you can merrily go fuck yourself today.
Ho, ho, ho.
Today is a Christmas special, and you can Christmasly
Suck my
get
candy
the
cane.
fuck out of here.
Suck these
All
nutcrackers.
right. It's time for the 5-second violation.
5, 4, 3.
Beat that.
Another fun and easy game here. I will give you a prompt, and you will have to provide me with 3 answers in 5 seconds. For example, name 3 car brands. If you get it 3 in 5 seconds, you receive 50 points. If you do not give me 3 answers in 5 seconds, your opponents have the chance to steal, but they cannot say anything that has already been said, and they will not get any time to think of other answers. Very rapid fire. If neither of you can list 3 correct answers in 5 seconds, I get the points for that turn. 6 prompts today, so 300 points on the board. Think of a number between 1 and... what's a Christmas number? 25.
24.
20.
13.
It was 6.
Fuck. Trey.
Trey. Sometimes can't keep track. All
Lucky
right,
number
Trey
13.
gets first. All right, ready, Trey. 5 seconds
ready.
on the clock.
Which way are we going? This way.
Always the same way.
Yeah, the same way we always go.
Oh, you sound like an elf. You sounded like him because he's an elf right now.
I'm an elf.
What was it? Do it one more time. Shit. That's going to go in last week on Trey Became an Elf. All right, Trey, name 3 players who have never played on Christmas Day. Jesus.
I don't know. Zion, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram.
LaMelo Ball, Mark Williams, and Nick Richards. What?
No.
What do you mean no?
They played on Christmas.
I just
Ooh, the
decided.
Hornets did?
No, yeah. I also realized there's really no way for. I just assumed you guys would go rookies.
Brain fart.
Oh no, I went.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
shitty
yeah.
team, find it. They don't play.
Yeah,
List
you're,
them.
no, you're right. Yeah,
Good
yeah.
logic,
No,
good
there's
logic.
no way that any of the Hornets guys played there. So no, you're right. You're right. Okay, good call, Justin. 50 points to you, my
Thanks.
brother. Now, Bob, it's on to you. 5 seconds on the clock. Name 3 players with red on their jerseys.
Lonzo Ball, Josh Giddey, and Patrick Williams.
Patrick Williams plays for the Bulls.
Bulls.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, I didn't know if you were
get
gonna
it.
time it out. Yep.
Cool. Get it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll get it to you. All right, Justin, it's you now.
Mm.
Name 3 players with the last name Green.
Jalen Green, Gerald Green, and Wallace Green.
Jaden Green.
Oh, hey,
Whoa,
chill out there,
whoa,
brother
whoa.
man. Hey, relax.
Wallace Green?
Yo, if he exists, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so happy.
5 seconds.
Took him out of his rhythm.
Dude, the only 2 are Josh Green and Draymond Green. And I can't think of the last one.
No way.
That's crazy.
Are you serious?
We named like 5 greens.
I want it to be known there are a lot of greens. So I
No,
don't-
100%.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to hear that
Blame
there's like
it
not
on
enough
that.
greens. AC Green, Johnny Green, Jeff Green, Draymond Green, Dave.
Jeff Green.
Dave Greenwood doesn't count. Ricky Green, Danny Green, Sidney Green, Mike Green, Gerald Green. Yeah, a lot of greens. Willie Green, NBA coach. Brad Greenberg. So a lot of guys.
Hey, for the jersey question, would you have accepted City Edition or like, you know what I mean?
Who cares?
What city edition doesn't have the home colors? Give me an example.
Miami,
They obviously have red on their home jerseys.
Even the Sixers.
but they don't have red on their City Edition. That's what their home colors on their City Edition. That was the point.
No, but
The
obviously,
Spurs.
they obviously have red on their home. But they
I know.
obviously-
I was just throwing it out there.
So then, what is the point?
The Celtics have worn red jerseys before.
If you were making like a case of like, for example, like the I don't even want to get into it.
No,
okay.
you're good. Sorry.
I know what you're saying.
It was just a thought. It wasn't like
I'm
a
trying to
thing.
think about when that happened.
Red Celtics jerseys? No.
okay,
Maybe
back.
white.
Oh, they've had green Bulls jerseys.
What was it like a holiday?
Oh, we
and
have
a
seen green
Christmas?
Bulls jerseys.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I got
remember
mixed
that.
up in that realm.
We
Yeah,
have seen
yeah.
green Bulls
Bring
jerseys.
back the Christmas
Yes.
Day jerseys.
We all want Christmas Day
Yeah.
jerseys.
Honestly, they
I'm
should
for
all
that.
have to wear straight up what Trey's
with the
wearing.
script.
Yes, the like Noel font, you know, like that
Denver's
shit is
team
so
made them do
clean.
it. Their G League team.
What a band,
Good.
by the way.
They got
Script?
like elf.
The man that
elf
can't be
uniforms.
The
moved.
script, yeah.
What am I supposed to do? The best part of me is
always
always you.
I'll mute
Yo,
the
shut
3 of
up.
us if you want to go for a solo
2012 was
right now.
awesome, yeah.
That was not 2012, brother.
The script.
The Man That
2015?
Can't Be Moved did not come out in 2012.
What am I supposed to
Say
do
what
when
the
the best
best
part
part-
of me was always... That shit was 2011, 2012.
How many
yeah.
points you want to bet?
The script, that album,
No.
Nope.
How many points do you want to bet that song, The Man That Can't Be Moved, came out in 2011 or
what
2012?
song is The Man That Can't Be Moved?
that song that
That
you just
you're
sang?
saying.
How
What
many
am I supposed
how
to
many
say?
Oh,
episodes?
you think that's the name of the song?
What am I supposed to do when the part of me was always you?
That is not the name of the song.
Oh, that's a different song. Okay, so then what song do you want? What song do you sing?
The script,
Oh, the man that
Falling
can't be
to
moved is on the corner.
Pieces, yeah.
Stand on the corner where I first saw you. Gonna camp in my sleeping
What is that
bag,
script
I'm
song?
not gonna
Chat, what is that
move.
script song? Because it's the script
We're not doing this.
song.
All right, Trey.
I'm trying to think of the actual chorus.
I'm the man that can't. He's sitting on the corner. He's waiting for the. You know what I mean? The police are gonna move him. No, they're
Yeah,
not.
no, I know the
Is-
music video thing else.
Break
Is it-
even. Break
Break
even.
even. And what year did it come out?
It's when a heart breaks. So don't.
Oh, that's 09. What?
Points. Give him to me.
Shit. Trey, name 3 players that are good gift givers.
You know, Victor Wembanyama. We got
Chris Paul, John Stockton, and LeBron James. Those are good gift givers.
You know what? I'm gonna count it.
I am too.
yeah.
I'll give it to you. Actually,
There's some
three
good
three
assisters.
assist players. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think of it that angle.
What did you think of it as?
Like people that give good gifts.
Rich people.
No, I mean just well, I mean,
That's
they're
all
all
of them.
rich. Yeah, they're all millionaires. So you know, we'll give it that. We'll give you
All
that.
right, okay.
All right, Bob, you're starting. Name 3 Christmas movies.
Christmas Story, Home Alone, and Die Hard. Let's stand on that business.
Just because I don't want Justin to get the points.
I got him.
At least I didn't go Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3.
Should have.
Sure. Same band, different song. Break even by the script. Connor Wade says same album even.
Thanks, Connor.
Would you have accepted
Mark
Harry Potter
Mystic Mark
movies?
says don't count that. I'm counting it, Mark. Huh?
Would you have accepted
Thank
the Harry Potter movies?
No.
All have Christmas.
Only 4. I would only accept.
Just because having Christmas in it, I don't think makes it a Christmas movie.
Okay,
I know
okay.
that Die Hard
I
and
hear
the
you,
whole
I hear
thing,
you,
but
I
like I
hear
just clearly said, I just don't want you to get the points. All
I
right.
know.
Business
Last up,
stinks.
Justin, for you, name 3 players. Name Jalen.
Oh, Jalen Green, Jalen Williams, and Jalen Williams.
Oh my God!
Wrong. You didn't hear me. I'm just kidding.
Name Jalen Fuck. Jesus, wow.
No, you're right. Mystic Mark, by the way, quoted me in chat, and you can merrily go fuck yourself today, Michael, December 23rd, 2024, 7:48 p.m. Very fun. Okay, Justin, update us on the score of that game, would you there, please,
game right
brother
there?
man? Yes, please, that
You
game.
got 50 points.
That's good. I'll
I
take
got
it.
100 points. Trey,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't get any points.
Damn.
But Bob got 150 points. He's the winner of that.
He's the
game.
winner of that game.
Yes,
Okay.
Princess. That was
Well,
me.
I don't
although
need him.
Trey did get last, we still have to hear a little fact from Trey. And with that, let's hear a fact. It's time for Trey's Fact of the Day.
Oh man, tis the season, guys. Tis the season. Speaking of gift givers, you a good gift giver, Bob?
I'm a better gift receiver, baby.
Yo! Wow.
What about you, Justin?
I'm not as good of a gift giver as you are, Trey.
Come on, man.
I don't have my
Actually,
gift.
you're right because I gave my girlfriend the best birthday present ever, and my son on her birthday. So I am the best gift giver.
Wait. Your son was born on
Yeah,
Christmas?
on Jordan's birthday. No, on Jordan's birthday. So I gave her the best gift ever.
Yeah, brother.
That's not when you gave her the gift.
Yeah, that's...
Well, no, but hey, he came on. He came on.
The miracle of
Give it to me.
childbirth.
Come on.
Always,
But
brother.
Speaking of gift givers,
She gave
we are
you
going.
the best gift that day.
All right. Hit,
We're
hit
going to
us
be
with it.
speaking of the. We're going to be talking about the gift that keeps on giving, the extraterrestrial
Oh.
Vic Wemby.
Yeah.
Oh!
So Vic Wemby the other night knocked down his 200th career three, and he did it in less games than Steph Curry, Ray Allen, and James Harden.
Wow.
Now,
Vic.
while we're on that topic, he also has 341 blocks after 94 games. That's more than Hakeem, Mutombo, Duncan, Shaq, and Gobert.
What?
So he has more career blocks than 91% of all players in NBA history,
That's...
which is absolutely.
He's 20 years old.
Is he going to win the Defensive Player of the Year?
He's going to win it 6 times in his career, probably.
And
6.
is he? We obviously know he's. You'd say he's the next face of the league. Would you say he's the face of the league?
What does the face of the league mean, by the way?
That's the
because
thing.
people don't. And this conversation goes back. It's not going back to what I was saying before, but it's a lot of people just not willing to step up. But it's a lot of people not willing to embrace not ego, but personality.
Oh.
And I think there's a lot of like, you got to keep it under wraps because we see guys like Jokic, We see guys like, honestly, someone really respectable like DeMar DeRozan, who stayed very out of, kind of the zeitgeist, but has just done his own thing quietly. Tim Duncan is the original of this, you know what I mean? And so to remove ego insinuates that you're instead putting it towards basketball. So the whole idea of this outlandish, over-the-top player, which is why when we got a little bit of jaw, we were like, face of the league, that's my face of the league, that's who I want. And it's like, oh my God, Anthony Edwards.
Kobe.
It's like as soon as you get a little bit of that, you
Kobe
get
was
fed.
at some.
Ignore that. But like,
No, I agree.
Just like recently with like those guys in particular, Wemby
Isn't that?
and he is the Jokic, the Duncan, the like tamed down version, and so you can't market that.
I think
as
the
well
biggest
as everything
argument
else.
is international and American players when we're talking about the
agree.
face of the NBA. Because I think he's the face of the NBA.
Well,
Well, like he's the future of the NBA is what I would say. I
I-
don't think
I
he's
like
the
him.
face of the NBA.
So you say that in regards that he is the respective front facing, like
Yeah.
this is what as good as basketball can put out. Him right now at youth.
Yes.
This is exactly what we've been working towards.
But face of NBA is kind of hard to put the.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple things to say in
Sure.
response. I agree with a lot of what you said. Yes, a lot of it does have to do with presentability, marketability. Yes, ego, dunks, Anthony Edwards, Kobe Bryant, scoring, fourth quarters, perimeter players. That's what we were talking about a few weeks ago when you brought up marketability, excitement, all that shit. Right?
Yeah.
It does have to do with perimeter players because that is what Michael Jordan was, Larry Bird was, Magic Johnson. Those guys that have kind of shaped the league since the late '80s. Right? That's what the common fan kind of knows the NBA to be. A lot of them don't know about the intricacies of post-game play. So it does require, even if you are a big, hitting 200 threes in your first however many games, right? It does have to do with ego. But here's the other thing. You're right. Wemby is not egotistical. He is not he's not Ant sitting in the interview saying, yeah, give me a golf ball, I'll be the best golfer. Give me a dartboard, I'll be the best dart player. But he has that in his mind. He is that competitor. He is that level
He knows
of competitor.
he's got it.
You remember that matchup last year with Chet? With the Thunder, when it was late in the game. They were going at each other, back and forth, and then it was Chet and Victor in the post up. And this is like an important, crucial matchup. And the whole year it was Victor, Chet, rookie of the year, Victor, Chet, rookie of the year, Victor, Chet, rookie of the year. And then it started to shift to Victor. And I think that this singular possession shifted everything. Where Chet backed him down, tried to at least. He doesn't get it. Lets him get his space, blocks him in the post, goes the other way. He doesn't turn to the crowd. He doesn't he turns to his bench and is going crazy. I know I'm that guy. So I agree. He's not going to the fans and his but at the same time, when they win a big game at home, like he was doing last year when they won that game against the Nuggets that shifted the course of the playoffs, 19 points in 11 in 5 minutes or something. He is hyped to his fans. He does get like that. So I agree that he has the most upside for the future.
The competitor.
But also,
Yeah,
he's a foreigner.
that's the
But
biggest.
because of, and I do think, though, the difference, though, is that, first of all, he's very well spoken. He doesn't have an extremely thick accent or anything like that. He presents very well. He's very well read. He's very well spoken. And he's here very young. And he's been playing internationally from a very young age. So, it's like you look at Ben Simmons. He lost his Australian accent from the time he was 18 or something, right? I know this is a weird example to use, but Millie Bobby Brown, the actress, right? She is fully British, but she's been acting in America since she was 11 years old, and now you listen to her speak, and you're like, are you British? So a little bit
Kyrie's
of
the same
that, right?
thing.
Kyrie a little bit, right? And so it's I think a little bit of that will play into his marketability when it comes to his face of the league argument. But also the whole face of the league thing. It's tough because the face of the league has been the greatest player ever, or one of, for the last 22 years. So
who's
the
next?
mantle, the torch is the heaviest torch ever. LeBron carrying it from Kobe, from Jordan, or whatever the shift was there is like, yeah, that was crazy, but this is going to be even bigger than what we saw prior.
Because Ja obviously lost it.
Ja
lost
gave it away.
There's-
And
I don't
also,
think he
was
could
Ja
ever
ever
get
going to be
that
the guy?
back. No,
Yeah.
I don't think he can ever.
Did you have
get
something on
that
it?
back.
Well,
my
so
bad,
many
Jason.
different kind of. No, you're perfect. So many different kind of things. I think the NBA needs to not look for the next phase. Oh, I
Very
thought my mic went
Muted.
out.
Yeah,
Um,
no, you're good.
But what I think they need to do is they need to take a page out of the NFL's book, and they need to. The NFL is the shield. They need to be the logo, and
Yeah,
and from
but-
from a marketing standpoint, market a bunch of stars all at once because you have generational talents all playing, and they've been playing for multiple years, and we still talk about the one guy more than we talk about all the other guys. And that's not a fault of anybody. That's just a fault of what it is. But like, if they just went all in on look at all of our stars and didn't have Chuck being crappy on national television and didn't have not one of maybe the second best player in the league not playing on Christmas, like go all in on the fact that you have honestly like 6 dudes that are doing amazing things, like all-time things this one season, and you're not talking about any of them, and you're letting literal people that are getting paid by the NBA crap on them on national television. That's the problem for me, that they don't need to look for one guy, because what's going to happen? That one guy's either going to get worse, he's going to do some weird thing like Ja did, or
Yeah.
just potentially, or he's going to, I don't know, retire like they all will, and then it goes down again.
Well,
And that's why you promote the logo, not the players, as much like in that realm of what's a face.
Well, so I hear you, and so this is actually, it's funny that you bring that up, because this is a conversation that Kyle and I were having. Shout out to Kyle Charles, former host of the podcast.
Hey, Kyle.
We were talking about this because this is the NFL does something, and football in general does something. One of the reasons it's so successful, which is kind of a double-edged sword, is because it dehumanizes the players more than any other sport. The only thing that matters is the
They do
colors.
that.
It's the logo. It's the Steelers logo.
Yep.
I'm not wearing a jersey right now. I'm wearing
Like those players
3
aren't
Steelers
as big.
logos. I don't have a Troy Polamalu tattoo on me. I have
We
the
get
Steelers
it.
logos.
We
You know what I
get it.
mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not about the player. It's about the franchise. It's about the logo, right? It's about the team.
You think these colors run, baby? Come on.
and gold.
Well, in
Let's
NBA,
go.
it's more players.
It is absolutely
all
player centric
player.
because you
Yeah.
can see them. It's personality based. There's only 10 of them on a court at maximum. There's literally double that on a field at once, and play to play, they switch out.
And we follow
So,
our
for
players.
example,
Like,
one
we
of the
don't follow
best.
teams.
I'm just again using this as an example. One of the best Steelers linebackers that we have, Landon Roberts, one of the best run stoppers we've got. He only plays a third of the downs, and he flips in and out sometimes. So when he makes a play, I'm like, "Oh, great job!" But why is he not? Well, okay, he's not on the field anymore. I have no fucking clue what this guy looks like.
Yeah.
I've never seen his face once in my life. He could walk up right to me today, and I'd be like, "How are you?" Like, I don't know who you are. You know, that's the point. But if Jason Tatum or
Yeah.
LeBron or anybody, like the top 50 NBA stars walked up to me in person, I would know them. Probably top 100.
Probably, yeah.
Of course. And the other thing is the top 20 NBA stars are more famous. Sorry, let me recalibrate
No, I don't
that.
disagree with you what you're saying.
The top 15 NBA stars are more famous than the top 5 NFL stars.
Yeah,
And
by a
the
lot.
only name that's
10.
the only
Yeah, because
the,
Mahomes isn't even as big as like Tatum.
the only the only
Like,
name
be real.
and that's the thing. The
Like,
only name
seriously.
that is comparable is the Mahomes. He's the
Like,
only
that's
one
the
that's even
top-
close.
Yeah, like-
and maybe Kelsey now because of the Swift thing.
And he's not
And that's the
anywhere
only thing.
comparable to any top 5 NBA player.
And so it's because it dehumanizes this. It's because it dehumanizes them. It's because it puts the helmets on. You don't get to celebrate. You flags for this and that, and it's the whole concept of the sport, right? Don't point the first down thing. Pickens got the flag for all that,
Yeah,
right? All
yeah.
that whole thing. But when Josh Allen and Mahomes,
do you think NIL helps that?
No,
within
because
NFL?
that's how
No?
we get to know players. And I don't want to get into
No, for sure. I'm not trying to dig
you know what
deep.
you know what I mean. So to answer your question, when it comes down to, and I don't really want to get into ratings and all that, but when it comes down to like the face of the league, a little bit, college does help pipeline it. We gave a fuck about Zion. We were excited about Zion. We give a fuck about Cooper Flag. We've been talking about Cooper Flag
seriously.
for 2
He could
years
be the next.
now.
He could open up
He
the
could be
torch
the
for
next
American
fucking
player.
blah, 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 blah. But what if he's not?
So who is the face of the league right
But
now?
I
real
guess-
quick?
Well, right now it's still LeBron, and it will
LeBron.
be. And after
Okay.
LeBron retires, it'll be Steph. And after Steph retires, then what? And that's the thing.
Well, I guess that's when I say they need to take a page out of the NFL's book.
yeah, because what are they
is
going to do
they
next?
You
need-
can't.
You
You can't
can.
dehumanize
Do you-
your guys
do you-
because it's always going to be
But-
that
So
sport.
who's
that's not what I'm
next?
saying.
The
What I'm
sport
trying
as
to
a
say
whole.
is
The idea is that
they haven't changed their whole business model. The NBA hasn't changed since Magic and Bird, right? It was Magic and Bird, and they saved them, and that was great. And then Jordan happens, and then that they didn't have to do anything. It was
Shaq,
ready
Kobe,
made. It was great.
LeBron,
and then but like so they
Steph.
didn't. They never had to change it, and now
They're gonna
they
have
just
to do
kinda
something.
have to
Yeah.
because I also think we live in a day and age when like if you don't care about the local team, right? If you don't care about the team, when the player moves, you just care about where the player went.
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing about the NBA.
You're gonna drop the teams. And
Now,
you,
listen.
you need fan bases. You need fan bases like the Royals fan base that are still watching Royals games for 40 years until they're finally good in 2015.
So real
you
quick,
need
before-
Chiefs fans until Patrick Mahomes get there. Like you need that. Otherwise, the ratings will suck, and then everybody's gonna go, the ratings and the game sucks. The game is better than it's ever
Adam
been.
Silver literally put a brand new damn tournament in the middle of the thing, trying to do things differently, and it just gets constantly shat on.
But
and
that
it's like
is
we've
different.
tried to do different things, but they're not doing it in the right way because it's not being analyzed in the correct way.
And the other
I
thing is,
guess.
Victor's been so exceptional. You just talked about it. That's the reason we're
Yeah,
having this whole
but-
conversation. But he's not getting marketed at all. He's had 2 fucking national television games in the last 11 games.
That's what he's saying is that
Yeah.
we're gonna have to. So what? Once Steph and once LeBron is gone,
Then
what's
what?
next? Because now we're gonna be up against who's we're trying to put an international. It's gonna be an international player that
It's
we're
gonna
putting
have
as
to
the
be.
face. So if it's not, it's gonna be Tatum.
No,
But-
we're gonna end
or
up with
like a-
SGA,
But hear me
and
out,
we're gonna
or
have to just
SGA.
accept it. And
Or
it's like,
Tatum.
okay,
I was gonna
cool.
say,
Tatum's
if
playing crazy.
LeBron
You're trying to
retires,
get Tatum.
it could wind up being the best thing to happen to the NBA in the fact that they have to change.
Have to
Agreed.
promote.
Because
You have to promote
to.
other
Agreed.
guys.
You have to do
what-
something.
I
what's
agree
the
with that.
necessity is the whatever of there's a statement. I'm
I agree.
bumbling it.
And here's the other thing. And here's the other thing that I'd like to say. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got
the
a lot of
NBA
talent
is
coming.
not gonna
Oh,
shut
man.
down. The NBA is not gonna
way.
shutter its doors. We're good.
Ayo.
So much talent is
What's
coming.
happening? Oh, what's this? Hold on. Hold on.
What's up?
Hey,
dude?
come in.
Surprise
Close the door.
appearance.
Come
Come
in.
on in.
Come in.
I was like, who's
Come in. There it is. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come over here.
No way.
George,
Hey,
you have to come
up
on.
in here.
Come here, goofball.
On this
up? Right
camera.
here.
This camera. This camera.
Dan,
Right
come
here.
here, you
Bend
goofball.
down.
Yo.
George,
What's up,
this
guys?
is live on camera, and Dan, I don't think the YB people have ever seen Dan, but this
How
is
are you,
Dan.
brother?
George, say hello. We are live right now.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
George, say hello. We're talking about the face of the league right now.
Oh yeah, Giannis.
No, not right now. No.
You mean wholesome guy who's actually
the
funny,
face
who's
of the
the best,
league
one of the best players
next
in the world? Like
after
crazy.
LeBron, all that.
That's what I
we're gonna
said
do
too.
after Steph.
That's what I said too.
Okay, cool. Anyways, Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here.
Wow.
Thanks for having
Surprise. Thank you guys for being here.
That's what it was.
I
Glad to have
wonder if something happened because George got frozen.
Is this what you were
so-
talking about at the bar?
Yes.
Okay.
Surprise to you guys?
All right.
we
Mystic
didn't
Mark doesn't know this person. Okay, cool. All right, let's get to our game of the day, shall
By the
we?
way, yeah, real quick, Justin tried to misquote a Plato quote, by the way. Necessity is the mother of all invention.
Yeah. That was
Wait,
that was
this-
John's
this-
play.
Plato.
Connor and Mark don't know George. Wow, not day oneers. They
Not
prove
day
themselves as not
oneers.
day oneers.
That's
Wow.
okay.
Okay, cool. So, all right, let's get to our last game of the day. And our last game of the day is the nickname game. Haven't done this one in a while. Let's do the nickname game. Stop. Dan, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the nickname game. We're nicknaming nicknames. It's the nickname game. Here's how this one goes. I will read you a real listed basketball reference nickname of a random NBA mystery player. It will be your job to work as a team to guess the mystery player. The points, as well as the difficulty, will increase with each round. Throughout the game, you will have 3 lifelines. The remix lifeline, where I will list another listed nickname of this player. The number lifeline, where I will reveal the player's number. And the stats lifeline, where I will reveal one of this player's career statistics of your choice. One stat, one career stat.
And you get one per.
No. You get one lifeline.
Making sure.
You get one of each of these lifelines over the course of the game.
Gotcha.
If you get it right, you get the points. If you get it wrong, I get the points. Sound good, team?
No.
Run through the lifelines one more time.
Okay, then. It is the remix lifeline, where I will list another listed nickname of this player. The number lifeline, where I will reveal the player's the number. The stats lifeline, where I will reveal one of this player's career statistics of your choice. If you get it right, you get the points. If you get it wrong, I get the points. Sound good,
Gotcha.
team?
Get it.
Got it.
All right, here we are. For 25 points, this player's first nickname is Jay Holla.
Jay Holla.
Drew Holiday.
Oh. Yeah. Shall we?
Oh, we're
You like
working as
that?
a team.
together. Yeah,
I
that's
thought we
right.
were all
I
individuals.
was thinking Drew Holiday, but I don't know.
Jay
I thought we had
Holla.
to.
I like it. Drew Holiday.
Jay Holla? Would it be Jaw, maybe?
Let's wait a second on this. Take a few steps back.
No,
Jay
no,
Holla.
it's
Jay
just-
Holla.
Jay Holla. That's the
Yeah,
first thing.
I think
Yeah,
it's Holiday.
Drew
Yeah.
Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Should we ask for anything?
No, because we can only do one of these.
If we ask for the number,
Nah. I think it's early on.
Yeah.
it's gonna
Let's
be
not
easy.
waste one.
Drew Holiday.
It's
Drew
the-
Holiday.
Guys,
Drew Holiday.
it's the Christmas episode.
Holiday.
Holiday. Drew Holiday.
Drew
Ho,
Holiday.
ho, ho. Holiday.
Drew Holiday, final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
25
Come
points
on
to the
now.
3 of you. Well done.
To
Drew
the
Holiday.
boys.
Number 11, Drew Holiday. Of
Ah,
course.
yes.
Well done. All right, you ready for round 2?
Yes, sir.
No.
Round 2 worth 50 points. This player's nickname is Pookie.
Pookie.
Mm.
Oh God.
6
Pookie.
rounds total. You got 3 lifelines. just so
Pookie,
you know.
Pookie.
I like.
It's like a Steph Curry nickname, like a
Either,
low key.
I was thinking Steph, LeBron, or Draymond.
Guys,
for
guys,
some
I
guys,
thought
guys,
Draymond
guys, get
perhaps.
in the holiday spirit.
people who play on Christmas.
People who are elves.
So I'm gonna think
Elves.
Names.
Draymond or LeBron?
Holiday.
Pookie. Who would go by Pookie?
Draymond.
Paul
LeBron.
George.
Oh.
Pookie.
Ooh.
Who would be Pookie? Hawk Tua. What's Haley Welch's boyfriend? His name's Pookie.
Pushing P.
What is happening? Pookie, I'm gonna go with Paul Pierce.
I put my life.
Oh. Paul Pierce.
Fuck yeah, Paul Pierce.
Wearing the
That's
red-
Pookie.
Were they the one with the red jerseys? No, the Bulls with the green
Bulls
jerseys.
wore the
yeah,
green,
it was-
not.
Yeah, not the other
All
way.
right,
around.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, final
Pookie.
answer.
Or not.
Pook.
No,
Kevin
no,
Durant.
no. This person's second nickname give you a chance. No points, of course, but Ice. Any guesses?
Pookie and
Ice.
Any guesses?
And ice.
I have no idea.
Eric
Trey?
Snow.
Eric Snow.
Eric Snow for Christmas.
With Allen Iverson.
Yeah, like
Eric
Them
Snow.
76ers,
No,
Peanut head.
no.
I'm
Eric
I'm gonna be with the rest of
Snow.
you.
Here we go.
All right, round 3 now. 75 points on the board. Round 3. Junkyard Dog.
All right. Do we want to do a remix? Get his number or her,
The remix
or
gives us what?
another nickname?
What's the remix?
Are
give
we?
us?
Are
we
we?
get another nickname.
Okay,
Okay.
but are we thinking right now?
No.
that-
number?
Okay,
We're not thinking.
right now.
Are we thinking right now? We're not.
No, that the later ones are gonna get even harder. So like the
Yes.
lifelines are gonna
We're
help
on
us
3?
less. So we might as well try to get them early.
Are we on 3 or 4?
3. So
Let's start doing them.
Okay,
Let's do a number.
4, 5. How many questions do we have overall?
6.
6 total.
Nice.
So let's go
3, 4,
with
5, and then guess on the 6.
Number, or
the
what do you
6
guys
we're
want?
not gonna get 6. So let's get 3, 4, 5.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm
Agreed.
saying.
Okay. Remix, number, or stat?
I'd say number.
The stat's gonna be the most
Well,
difficult.
no, let's do the number for the last because that'll help me out a lot.
Yeah, I think the stat's gonna
Yeah.
be the most difficult part. So
Yeah.
why don't we do career stat, points per? I don't know, points
Yeah,
per
let's do
game
that.
per
Career stat.
Career stat points per game. Sure.
Career stat points per game. This player's career points per game 8.9 career
Junkyard
points
Dog?
per game.
Junkyard dog.
Junkyard Dog.
Ollie, thank.
Random-
Christmas. Noel.
Random-
Nerlens Noel.
Nerlens Noel.
Nerlens Noel is my guess.
Will Bynum?
Nerlens Noel.
Nerlens Noel.
Nerlens Noel.
Nerlens Noel.
Final
Nerlens
answer?
Noel.
The Junkyard Dog.
Final answer.
The
Nerlens
Boston
Noel.
Bay. Let's go.
Nerlens Noel.
Let's go.
Noel.
I don't care. I'm guessing Nerlens Noel until it's right, by the way.
Junkyard Dog.
No. Junkyard Dog is also called JYD 2.0. Don't know what the fuck that means. Damari Carroll.
MICZOU. I should have known this. What?
Damn it.
Carroll.
Missoula alone.
I was really hoping you would go for number on that one because here's what I have written for number. He never wore the same number for more than 2 seasons. He wore the number 1, 0, 3, 5, 9, and 77 in his career. On to question 4. Round 4 now, worth 100 points. We're getting up into the upper echelon.
Need some points, guys. Come on.
We got it.
Try it.
The Eraser.
The eraser. Oh,
To somebody that's going to get blocks
lots of blocks.
or rebounds.
It's blocks.
You mean a big man that could block a lot of shots?
Like the
Potentially?
Kembe Mutombo, maybe.
No, like Nerlens
No,
Noel.
Nerlens Noel. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, should we get a hint?
And he has that weird
Oh,
little
why do we need a hint?
hair, like Gumby.
We already know it's
looking
Nerlens
like
Noel.
Gumby. He kind of looks like the eraser.
He looks
He
like
did have
Yo,
that.
I'm telling
That's
you.
him, Nerlens Noel.
Or did you
Chalk it
fall
up.
into my trap?
Nope, we didn't.
What are some other Christmas?
Honestly, I don't care. There is a guy with last name Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Play with the NBA.
Fuck. What was his name?
No, do it.
Do what?
Do it.
The Christmas guy?
It's 100 points. No,
Or is it Drew Holiday?
It's
We
100
already
points.
did
Do
a
it.
holiday though.
We
Maybe
already did.
another
What's
holiday.
the scoreboard right now?
Maybe it's Justin Holiday.
No, guess Nerlens Noel every time. What's the scoreboard right now? Yes, guess 100 points every time.
Guess 100 points
Guess
every
Nerlens
time.
Noel
Tricking
every
us.
time. You'll get it right eventually,
he
right?
used to have
Do
that.
it.
He used to
I
have
know.
that flat top haircut.
I'm picturing the flat top.
Looking, yeah.
Nerlens
it
Noel.
looked like a
Back-to-back
eraser.
answers, Nerlens Noel.
Noel.
Okay.
The
Do
eraser.
it. Guess him every time.
What do you want, Justin?
I don't know.
I'm in the driver's seat. Nerlens Noel.
Okay.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do it.
Final answer?
Yep.
I've seen it.
The eraser.
Final answer?
Yep.
Nolan.
You got it?
Let's go.
We got him. We got him.
You got it. See, it's funny.
Hell yeah.
Last week, remember? I was like, sometimes you fall for my trap, sometimes you don't.
It brought me back to
Today,
his
Trap
hair.
Master.
All right. Yes, you got it. Also known as the Nerlin Wall.
Ah.
Nerlens Noel, number 3. All right. Good luck on this next
What a
one.
divisive name.
Worth 200.
Divisive name.
200
Sorry.
points.
200.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Hear me out though. We now have 2 lifelines still.
We do.
That was the plan all along.
We can lock him down. It's the Nerlens Noel's strat.
Cheese. And obviously we got to think of. Okay, so hear me out. Let's think of names.
Christmas Bell. Maybe Raja Bell.
I was thinking Raja Bell.
Maybe
I forgot about Raja Bell.
Tingus.
Damn
Maybe
I was sitting there racking my brain. What are Christmas things? Sleigh,
Is that hard? Like,
bag.
That's what she said.
It's like Marvin Bagley.
Bag?
Does that count?
Isn't bad. Okay, well, should we do our
No way.
questions?
will we get this? Is this
No way.
No way. I just said that
cheese?
shit.
Cheese.
Put it in my head, but maybe.
What, Bagley?
Yeah. But also, because like maybe like no way he would say it, and it really was the answer. No way.
No way you'd fall for my mind games 2 games in a row.
Okay, so do we do
We
a
didn't
thing?
last time.
Nope.
Remix. What's another
Remix.
nickname?
Second nickname?
Yeah.
No.
For cheese?
Yeah.
You want Cheese's second nickname?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good. It's Smoke.
Oh.
Does that help?
It's like trying to catch
Old-
smoke through
Old
your
Johnson.
hands.
Old Johnson?
Old Johnson.
Hey, yo. What the fuck?
Tannenbaum.
Old Johnson's nickname
Yo,
is
old-
Smoke?
Old Lenny.
Old Lenny? Old Lenny Johnson.
Old Limber
Good
Johnson,
old cheese
bub.
Smoke.
Who
That's the
would
first-
cheese? Who would be smoke?
Why is Connor Wade saying fetus in the chat? Oh, Festus.
Old, it's Limber. It's Limber. It's
Festus.
Limber Johnson.
Festus.
Come on, bro.
I thought
It
he
is
said
it.
It's not gonna be
It
festive.
is it.
I thought he
and
said
smoke.
fetus.
Limber Johnson.
I mean, it is Christmas.
Why would it be that?
Because his nickname's Cheese.
Are you sure?
Festus?
That's all
I
Naughty
think
Dot.
fit.
How did you know that?
Listen, Festus is Ely. Why not?
It's it. Just literally do it. That's it.
That's the trick. It's all
It's Lambert Johnson.
It's who?
Lambert.
Limburg
Lambert
Johnson.
Johnson.
Lambert.
I don't even. Never heard of this.
He said, brother, don't do that.
It is,
Look up NBA names. Look up NBA names.
Limburg Johnson. What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Limburg Johnson is my best.
Oh, I'm going
whoever
with,
that
if
is.
we're gonna go with a random name like that, let's go with Festus Ezeli.
Yeah, Festus Ezeli. Lock it in.
Festus Ezeli from
Yeah.
Hansel?
Lock it in.
Bro,
What is the Christmas theme with
Cheese.
Festus Ezeli?
Festus for the rest of us.
oh, yeah.
No, guys, come on. It's Royal Ivy.
Ah, could have gone
Not
with
even
Jaden.
Jaden. Not even Jaden.
Not even
No,
Jaden.
he doesn't have any basketball reference
Okay.
nicknames.
Ivy.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Trust me,
fine.
I looked up plenty of guys that didn't have basketball reference
Hey,
nicknames.
look up NBA nickname Cheese.
He just told us.
No, hey, you can look up their basketball reference page. And by the way, the guidelines here: basketball reference nicknames.
Yeah, why'd you look it
Yeah.
up? Like,
What?
Also, what are you doing over there? You cheating?
yeah, for real.
no.
You want me to remove all of your 3,295 points?
I just looked it up.
You can go to
right?
zero
I
right
did-
now.
I just looked it up.
Looked up what?
I literally just looked it up.
Looked up what is the question that
Oh,
I asked.
I just looked up NBA nickname Cheese just to look it up.
Okay, brother, did you go to his basketball reference page? That's the game.
Okay, got you.
Thanks, buddy. 400 points. Round 6, final round.
Here we go. We
Is
can
that
get
wrong,
we can
though?
get the number.
Cheese. No, I'm just kidding. It's Temple.
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 This is like Doug McDermott or something. dude.
Durable McDillett.
Is this Garrett Temple?
Is there a okay Christmas.
Christmas.
Would he go all the way to Christ?
Yes.
Is
Last
there a
name
Christ?
Christ. Gotta be.
Temple. The
Christy.
Temple? Is it like a?
No, a player's last name. Would he go all the way to a player's whose last name is Christ for Christmas?
Or I'm thinking Temple, like
You would.
somebody that's like born maybe,
Jesus Christ.
or like
Yeah, the answer is
Muslim
our
or
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
They're-
Abdul Rahim.
No, like, their nickname is
Sharif,
Temple.
whatever his name is.
Their nickname.
Who's the Jewish guy from Washington?
So maybe they went to Temple University. You should know these players. Temple's University.
No, I'm not. don't think
What's
that is right.
what's the number of this player?
Is that it?
Yeah, it was the only one we got left.
Last
So,
one?
last one.
This player's number's 25.
Who's the forward for Washington? Denny Avia. That's who I was thinking of.
25.
Okay.
25?
Let's just go ahead and
25.
absolutely. That is the answer. It's Denny Advia.
Denny Avia?
Denny
Final
Avia.
answer?
Yeah.
Rawson Rivers? Denny Avia.
Nope.
No.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Again, no, I don't get the Christmas theme. It's Deontay Christmas.
That's who it was.
Yep.
Deontay Christmas.
Deontay Christmas.
Now I didn't know there was Deontay Christmas that existed, but I knew I was like, it has to be a name. It has
Yeah.
to be Christmas.
I was
Now-
thinking
Has to-
DeAndre, but I knew it wasn't DeAndre. But I was like, do
now
something.
I
with
want
Christmas.
to, because I can already see Trey over there clacking away.
Oh, no, I was still looking at the.
And because we've
Jeez.
had a little for this, because of the theme, I had to do a little digging on Deontay Christmas, because there are two players in the history of the NBA, at least, that played legitimate games in the NBA that went by the last name Christmas. One was Deontay Christmas, and one was Carrick Christmas or something. Listed
went to
on the
Temple.
Basketball Reference was Temple. He did go to Temple, yes.
Correct.
Wow.
Come on, Trey.
listed on the Basketball Reference page was only Temple. However, he goes by D on his Twitter page, his Instagram bio, and in multiple interviews, he was introduced as D Christmas. So I felt like it was a fair. If you guys used,
No, we're
and you
not.
didn't use that second lifeline, so I feel like we're fair. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
no
good.
worries, not
Everybody
a problem.
fair?
We're good.
Yep.
I 100% thought you were gonna. And he's on next week's episode.
Yeah,
And
join
he's here
us
next week. Connor said he was so close. Mystic Mark said, Rakeem Christmas. Thank you very much. I said Mark. Rakeem was the only one. Yeah, that was the only other one I was missing.
find.
Okay, Justin, why don't you recap that game
I don't
for
want
us
to.
there?
Yeah, that's bad.
I'd like
I don't
to
think
hear
I
it.
got points.
Hey Trey.
Hey,
Hey Bob.
And you.
Just the game.
125 points to each.
I
of
got
us.
some points.
Hey, you guys got some.
Michael got more than that.
How many?
700.
You should got more than that.
How many?
725 points.
Holy shooty booty. Cool. How about the day?
On the day, Trey, 225 big.
How many
Hey,
what?
Justin, 325
Big ones.
big ones. Hey, Bob, 375 big ones.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow. Whoa.
Is this 3
That
spins in a
leaves
row?
Michael in first for 875 points.
Wow. Good for
Oh,
him.
you know what we missed earlier?
That's right, it's the Jalen
I
round.
did it again.
Just the round. It's the Jalen round.
Fuck. What's the
2,
point of it if I don't do the fucking song? Will somebody shoot me?
Hey, there's no winning and losing, just winning and learning. Learn from this.
Will somebody Christmas kill me? All right. Cool. So I won the day.
Yeah.
You know what that
Yeah,
means.
Spin it.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Spin.
Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Start it. Hey, yeah. Spun. Consider it spun.
Steal 100 points.
Hey!
Who's closest to me?
Trey,
I'll take 100 from Trey, please. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Skirt.
The gift of giving.
It is crit. And you're an elf.
Come on.
And you're an elf.
Come on.
Amazing.
What do you know?
Amazing. Well, now that we've got all of that action figured out, Justin,
what's up?
you know, I've got an idea.
Can we do it?
Because of Christmas,
Okay.
I think that it's a really good concept if we finish up this episode
Mm-hmm.
by betting all these points.
Hold on. All of them?
Well, maybe not all of them, but
Okay.
some of them points that we
I mean,
won
you
today.
wanted to bet all of yours. That's what I
I never said that. But some of the points that we won today. And I think that there's a segment that we have figured out for that. Props to you. Fuck.
I thought it was going to be a different Christmas name. It's going to be great.
another
exciting edition of Props to You.
Propping you.
Propping you. Hey, Michael. You're in first place.
Oh!
4,275 points.
Wow.
You've got the Celtics over the Sixers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, let me get my next week up. There we go.
How many points would you like to bet?
Okay, so 4,275 points. That's
Yep.
a big lead over Trey. We do have one more episode this month, this year.
Hey.
I think that I would like to have... I don't know what Trey's gonna do.
I don't know, take a
I don't
big
know what
swing for
Trey's
holiday
gonna
treat.
do.
Oh.
I don't know what Trey's gonna do. I just stole 100 from him. Let me get 275 points on it.
275.
Yeah.
Trey,
Little
let's find
Christmas
out exactly
swing.
what you're going to do. Right now, you've got the Knicks over the Spurs, 3,195 points. That man over there just stole the food out of your children's mouths
Wait
with those
a
points.
second.
Yeah, he
He's
did.
preying on your downfall. He's
on.
trying to starve you to death. What are you going to do to get back at a tyrant like that?
Huh, so I got the Knicks over the Spurs.
You do?
I'm going to put 500 on it.
That's not going to get you in the first place, but I
That's all right.
appreciate the effort.
I'm not losing
Hey,
again,
Justin,
that's
what's up? I've got the Mavericks over the Timberwolves, 2,925 points. The big question is, what is Bob going to do behind me there? Whoa, resume. Hey, coming out for Trey here.
Time
I'm going
for
to
me
bet
to get poked.
500 points
Whoa!
as well. Bob,
Yeah.
last place. Sucks to suck. 2,275 points. You've got the Nuggets over the Suns. Stole my pick right out from under me.
This is wild. Give me
And
a
it's
1,000.
close.
Give me 1,000.
1,000.
I talked myself out of 1,500, so give me
1,000.
1,000.
Oh, talk yourself down.
Yeah.
Talk yourself back up.
Well, hold on.
pump it
Actually,
up.
If you're right,
it's
If
still
you're
not enough.
right.
It's still not enough.
Wait.
I need to be 15. I needed to be 15.
15.
I think so. That
Wow.
way, even if he gets it right, I won't get last. And we're going into another week. I want to do 15. I'm going to stick to my 15. Give me 15.
I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the big swings. So that is where the points stand. We will be making those bets for the Christmas time. Now, of course, before we move on, we have to focus for a moment for our little YB freakies.
Weirdos.
It's time for the fantasy focus.
Quote unquote.
That's the wrong thing. Yep, Fantasy Focus. All right, so here's where it stands. Trey's still up there in first,
Hey-oh.
kicking ass, 7-2. But holy shit, I saw what the Lord has in store for the rest of us today. Oh God,
Lord.
brother. And I'll tell you something. It's scary. Kyle's in second place at 6-3. And there's Justin. He beat the goddamn piss out of me last week. What was it, 600 or 700?
I can find it.
Doesn't matter. 600 or 700 points. It wasn't even close. I would have lost to everybody but one person, I think.
This says more about you than me.
Yeah, but you also would have beat everybody by like 300 points. You would have beat Trey by 300. You would have beat everybody by 300. It was a very horrifying week for everybody in the league. And it wasn't even like you had a shitload more plays than everybody. Just a scary-ass roster you got there, brother.
Spooky.
Kyle's in second. Justin's in third. That won't hold for long. I'm in fourth. I won't be there for long. Bob's in fifth
I'll be at second
at
soon.
5-4. He's going to take fourth from me any second. Oh, yeah, sorry, I muted
Oh,
you.
you've got a solid 600 points on him.
It's not going to last. My team is cooked. Eric there at sixth.
How much did he win by last week?
600.
600.
He beat me by 600 points.
That's how much I beat Eric by the week before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hell of a lineup.
Yeah, John's still there. I think Everett has the team. I haven't really
I'm
seen
not
yet.
even gonna. I am
No,
so incredibly angry.
About?
I have been following things because I'm trying to have somebody lose games over here. And Trey, who'd you play last week?
Who did I play last week?
I think it was
John.
I played
John.
Eric. I
You
played
played Eric.
Dunkers. Yeah.
No.
No, I played that.
Yeah.
No, he played John.
I played
Last
John.
week.
Yeah, I played
And-
John.
John didn't make moves on his lineups.
Never makes sense.
And I'm sorry, but like those lineup moves, not saying they would have won because I didn't do all the math, but like
But it was
when they were
close.
happening, I was like, he was leaving hundreds of points on the bench, and I was like, come on.
And I had players
Yeah.
hurt last week, so he could have beat me.
That's what I'm saying.
Could have. I mean, going into Sunday, it wasn't out of the question because
Yeah.
he had Jokic and two other guys going.
And I didn't
you had
make
one
any
guy
streams.
going. Yeah.
Yep.
So it was close. That is where the focus stands. That is where we're at. So Trey's still up there 7-2, but and he's got a good roster, and we're feeling confident about Trey's longevity for the rest of the regular season. But there is something brewing that I am scared for the rest of the league, and that is Justin.
No worries, guys. I got this.
We'll see. We'll see. I'd rather it be
I got
you.
this.
I'd rather it be you.
There
buddy.
is no one he doesn't want to win more than me.
I would
No worries.
rather it be you.
I will be unbearable.
I would rather it be you.
Unbearable.
God, Mystic Mark got my fourth quote on the episode. Quote, will somebody Christmas kill me? December 23rd, 2024, 829. All righty then. So that is where we are now, folks. It's been a fun one. It's been a cool one. Thank you so much for joining us today. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars, share with friends. And again, don't forget, follow us at EA_basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And just a reminder, we are recording live from the EA studio.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
My boy, Booty Boy Bob. What do you got for the people? You got bottles.
I do have bottles. Listen, Merry Christmas to all, but also Happy Hanukkah. Let's be honest, folks. No Hanukkah mentions this entire episode. We want to be EA basketball without mentioning it. Happy Hanukkah.
Of course, Justin, Jolly Justin, what you got for us?
Joel Embiid got ejected in the second quarter. I'm so mad.
Andre Drummond got ejected. Andre Drummond got ejected too.
Yeah, nobody cares about him. His career ended.
Wemby's making all these guys just get ejected.
So, MVP-ness. Can we all just pray that De'Aaron
Nope.
Fox gets traded to the Spurs?
Yes.
Come on. Why wouldn't we want it?
What might
Why not?
Would rather have that or Trey?
I would rather
De'Aaron.
I'd rather have Trey.
I'd rather have Trey.
I'd rather have Trey.
Trey's
I'd rather
not
have
getting
Trey.
traded. De'Aaron Fox can.
Traded.
Oh,
De'Aaron Fox
MVP
can
-ness?
get traded. Like that
Bob,
would
like,
be
top-
awesome.
it made top.
But anyway,
I think that of those two franchises, I think that yeah, I don't know.
no.
Trey, what do you got for the peeps?
Well, speaking of Trae Young,
Name a random city.
speaking of Trae Young, since we were talking about how he's not playing winning basketball, or he's a winning basketball player, I'd say that he's evolved, and he's dropped his points per game. He's actually having his lowest scoring season since his rookie year.
Who?
Trae Young. He's
Trae
having
Young.
his lowest scoring season
Mhm.
since his rookie year, but it's actually making the Hawks better, and he's
They are.
actually upped his assists per game. He's on pace to average the most assists per game in NBA history. So with most improved player of the year candidate Jalen Johnson,
Wait, what? More than like Stockton and all them?
Yep.
Yes,
In
he's
a
on
in a
pace.
single
Yes,
season. Yes.
Trae Young, the guy I'm talking about, the
Yep,
guy
yep,
that I took
yep.
first overall.
Golly,
Speaking of
that's
fantasy
crazy.
watch, I took him number 1 overall.
Nope,
on
you
the
took him your first pick, not
my
first
fir-
overall.
I took him number 1 overall, or
Of
my
your-
first pick,
Yeah, yep.
6th pick, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And got a lot of havoc for it. So it's working out for me.
I mean,
and,
yeah, he's still not your best player, so AD
Well,
would have been your best. It's fine.
he's
It's
like
fine.
my third.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I
I get it.
Can I
AD
just
is
real
my
quick,
best player.
Real quick.
Mhm.
He is definitely playing winning basketball. The Hawks are checks notes 14 and 15.
Yeah, and
They
also
had the best. Or sorry.
No.
They had the best record since Thanksgiving as of last week. So they are playing well. He has been hurt the last couple games. They have lost their last 3, I want to say, but he's been out 2 of those. So
That's
Well,
true. That's true.
Yeah, but also, I mean, Jalen Johnson and who's your boy that you traded away? What's his name again? I forgot.
Dyson
Dyson
Daniels.
Dyson Daniels
For
fucking
Dame Lillard.
first team all defense. Holy moly!
He laughs
Yeah,
because he
you-
knew it was a bad trade.
I know. You wanted to get on
looked
me
past
for
it.
that.
I looked past
You
it.
wanted to get on
I
me for
looked
that
past it
fucking
because he
objecting
knew
to
he'd
that
please
trade.
Dame.
You got to sell high. First team all defense,
Get
right?
the fuck out of here.
You
All right,
package
all
it
right.
up and you get what you need.
All right.
And I sold high, and you're like, that was a bad
gift
trade.
of
It almost
giving,
cost me the
Everett.
season. You finished second.
End
This
it.
fucking guy.
Wrap
End
it.
All right, it's your random weather update of the week. It's fucking Madrid, according to
Fucking
George.
Madrid.
58 degrees. You guys fucking feeling good out there?
Must be nice.
Fuck you.
Is it also daytime?
It is. Yeah, sunshine right now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Does it snow in Madrid?
Does it snow?
Too close to the equator, I think.
George goes.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Probability of thunderstorms right now 0%. So you guys are good. Wind you might get 4 mile per hour. So but gusts 10 miles per hour. So you never know.
Look out.
So guys, just be careful when you're out there in Madrid. Look, guys, it's been a fun holiday season, and New Year's Eve is right around the corner. New Year's is right around the corner. It's been a really good episode. It's been a really good, fun holiday season. And folks, we're so glad that you joined us for this very YB Christmas. Anything else?
Yeah.
I love you guys.
New
love
year, new me.
Hey, get out there and touch the,
Snow.
due to climate change, probably just grass.
Just touch the grass.
Touch the Christmas tree. Touch the wrapping paper.
Touch the Douglas fir.
Hey. We like global warming out here.
No.
Okay, recycle.
Because
Recycle this holiday
when
season.
it's cold, we're all sad about it. But when it's warm,
All
we're
right,
happy.
everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it. It's been a fun one. It's been a cool one. It's been a jolly one. We love you. Merry Christmas to all, and to all,
Yay,
basketball.